Me IG tank me evacuate omu nyina so momran kran. Defense staff me evacuate omu na nka ma to afa kuro ne ho na me krado atu magya mo se mo pa mu kum ho de mpese mo ye bia mo nyemo.
That's all man penin so no. Was swear the oath say obe protect the life
and property. Ku ni pa kama samsan de emre. Kro ba ku.
Omunya justice.
O say.
Omu fi so omunya justice.
Ene omu ko fo before from me di hine wo na afa omua akonya na nhiro obi bia. E bi kra nka de bi kra na omu ko ho kra oye obi na bi ahensam. Na nya mama na be ka kire say omu wo power I won't Boku nsam. And I won't say okay if their mama can no kra. Why is mama failing to give protection to some money to be the chief over there? No mpia bon this one here.
And the mama said there's only one chief in Boku.
And then they should solve the problem. So him say they are go and solve the problem.
Boku obo he no ho.
Me say me kroni so de nya opa na akofa ho asam ba aka so. Me my say me nkoma asam bi. Boku. Na mu ikwa mu enipa be.
I want to assure the people of Boku. Let me, however, serve a word of caution to all, especially those fomenting the trouble in Boku, that their days are getting numbered. Any attack on innocent civilians or any military personnel will be considered as an act of extremism.
Per the actions and inactions, he doesn't even fit to be a minister. Mama can't some cholas. Then I are
and so they say
then why should we appoint you as a minister? We appointed you as a minister to bring out policies and programs to make sure says illegal mining and Sanomana aircos we can fight against. NDC in opposition use galamsey and illegal miners are compared to against the new patriotic party. On one kasani krom ni constituency. Yet the soldier for any police for so munko fight galamsey. We hear the party chairman.
On the party chairman.
Nakasa dey. And a buy your catch almost or more bomb phobia and cancer or mon prima man from one quest operation one kind. That's why and the minister near. I just look at them. Kofi na e kasu am banana.
Wonu suba.
Me banana. And comment with the minister.
But if you look at all across the country, the fact is that there was no religious factor in the voting. It is only propaganda.
It is also we are there crashing team for you.
So you are there team for you. Or not being a Muslim,
yes.
You are there team for you.
And yes, I know so person Canada. And another dan Kwaku for the own free northern part of Ghana did better than him. Ye Kwaku for you. Open nipa ba kwa mena make catch as make so na make manim or catch am minye campaign farmer Stephen na yesu team over Fred Blair Canada Japan. Asem make can be like this. Me say Dana Kennedy born ne Kenneth ne buy. Kennedy a compare kwa Japan me manim wo yi scan watch na man for say omuntu Stephen team wa bre party. Say mu nwa yi na di kan call e Mahmoud Bawumia akosiesie mum di bi omum koma. E ho na yesu team e catch Bawumia ne nkofo say the NPP executive have decided to draw their support for Mahmoud Bawumia.
NPP executive have decided to throw their support to Bawumia.
Me na make say which. And there's only one person that stood up and just say chairman one kasa ye. Na no obi anwene ho Justin Frimpongkubia. Sir, thank you, Toy. So my your margin said they want to use it as a motivational factor to fight against Kedia Compre kwa Japan. They should better watch out.
I want to assure the people of Boku and the entire nation that the Ghana Armed Forces is committed to its responsibility of protecting lives and properties. We will not relent in our efforts to create an environment conducive to peace and security. Let me, however, serve a word of caution to all, especially those fomenting the trouble in Boku, that their days are getting numbered. Any attack on innocent civilians or any military personnel will be considered as an act of extremism and will be met with the deliberate full strength and resolve of our forces. There will be no safe haven for those who choose the path of violence. We will pursue every individual involved and justice will be served. We will urge the youth, lay down your arms and return to the path of peace. Your future does not lie in bloodshed, but in building, learning, and growing.
So mo tutu na se ba ka so jeni ade
Madam say me nkom asem bi.
Adam kom asem. Ghana asem.
What say?
Ghana asem. Ghana is Ghana.
Dey benti na me ko ntoko agi so bi mum na kan ntoko na asem kirem na me ko.
So inherit ajapa identity. What I can say before we go in concern and you inherit liability in asset. And to ahemfo omu inherit and talk that.
I look at the matter then I laugh. They say at the end they ka kono. Ope kro ba say police one as well.
That's all. That's a police for them say do you I'm say
Me.
one of some of the committees they barriers police for them.
Me IG tank me evacuate mu nyina so mo mrankran. Defense staff me evacuate mu na nka ma to afa kro no ho na me krado atu. Ma jam say mo pa mu kum ho dem pese mo ye bia mo nyemo. Adan asay.
That's all man penny so no.
I
swear the oath say obe protect the life
and
property.
Ba kuni pa kama samsan die mre.
That's how omunya justice.
O say.
Omu fi so omunya justice.
I know mo for before from me di hine wo na afa mu ya ko nya na nhiro obi bia. Adan. E bi kwan ka de bi kwan no mo ko ho kra oye obi ana bi ahensam.
Franko me busa say, "O ma me fie wasi." So obi kata obeji a, obe ma na beji.
Me ma na meji.
Enti man put for free say Boku omodia. Ana kusa for free say omodia enti no. Just say obi ka say we nya modia.
Enu ana kwa okay.
Say da ma asante ne so nsisi.
Lazisi. Me ni kurura akora nka mitu kurura afokra nka me ka je ne se on kan je mama say mama na nko solve the problem. Na nya mama na be ka kire say omo wo power I won't Boku nsam. And I won't say asem.
Or say
or some crack of boy he be crowd say he is the paramount chief of secretary.
The bondland say I kusa for him. One of the gazette.
Hey ti asema me ka no. Ninja make us tie ni say won na o cheche mu ase ntokwa e na me say John Mama. Okay, if their mama can no cry. Why is mama failing to give protection to some money to be the chief over there? No mpia bon this one here.
Oh, the bond that be for now no there. For now no there. Boku na ba ko pe.
Why?
I said na ba asegre aboda.
I know
he's a Boku.
He should come into public.
One no that be o. One no. And na o magazette no. I will cop books mu on o magazette no. And o makwa see counter chief. Or the counter chief the then president who for the time come issue say yam pension because he's not a chief. Well could be anywhere ahemfo no dey too. Until South Akonya man put for the kuza for the but see on here o magazette no am say ba ko. And the mama said there's only one chief in Boku.
And then they should solve the problem. So him say go and solve the problem. Why are we still fighting over there? So him say Shegun the chief executive officer. And na Franko say ene dia. And na Franko na blow his own trumpet. So na yen hene. And also a chief executive officer. And pampa Franko ba benya numbers. Wo su kita numbers into kwesi. Into nem do di hene na. And I'm saying, Mama, the commander in chief of the Ghana forces.
As far as I say, even Bawumia, those time when I'm talking, Bawumia coin or Boku na
Lasisi. As far as I
call Boku na about
Lasisi.
And someone said Boku na be bakwa. I didn't emotion.
I no correct. They say ni nim. O mama yam say na musi cheche mu. O munsi hina na miyankwe.
That's how he no wu no masi fro.
And to man na bedwam we.
That's how what bedwam.
Oh. Hey. Na mentim poda.
That's why I say asem wu nimu. Aso nimu. Boku bo he no ho.
Me se me kroni so de nya opa na akofa ho asam ba aka so. Me mai ma me se me nkom asam bi mu. Boku. Na mu yi kwa me nipa ben.
Okay, Franko, yanko the American say Lands and Natural Resource Minister wadanfo no.
Kofi Amaboa.
Yan hwe no video aja.
Sorry.
Obra and what to issue shall say, make say you man afun no side you.
Me. Now no am share video na set myself Jesus Christ. Kofi Amaboa is not fit to be a minister. Oh yes. Kofi Amaboa, per the actions and inactions ka carry why he doesn't even fit to be a minister. Ma me ka sam chola say.
Asem na ho so ase.
Then I ho.
And so ne say Ghana.
Then I ho.
Ghana so say.
Then why should we appoint you as a minister? Why? We appointed you as a minister to bring out policies and programs to make sure says illegal mining is no we can fight against it. NDC in opposition use galamsey and illegal mining are compared to against the New Patriotic Party. Mekai na nana dan kwaku fadu also benefited in 2016.
Yeah.
Every year campaign charge on Dramani Mama. Edru baby mekai somewhere June and I could find so or no crowd or the presidency better so the banner to so amount for bought into the idea. Edru baby asi akwa to drone $3 million. Yeah, you claim assassin. Yeah, say gallant stop this money. Akufo-Addo did his best, but his best wasn't enough. We be the president. Or not getting into him the way I do.
But he even won the fight a little bit.
Me say,
I got the point in Suenia.
And if you look at the second term, the abysmal performance of Akufo-Addo, especially in key areas, say illegal mining affected him. And a man was NPP 4 year illegal mining. Professor Franko Boateng so kofa ne book bi baaye wo kenkan mu a chiro mo campaigns of the NPP doing illegal mining. Mekai kwaku boahemo ene nsetu ho papa ye fa ne say omo ne nam galamsey site ene e be mama ye illegal mining.
Omo press conference
nsuo ho. E wo nsuo ho amanfuo sun obate yes oh ene omo kwa de be demonstration. Why is Vama wo today? Vama wo win.
Why
Da bia me cast man Ghana bibu obi wa no odi watemonte asem na se. Me say wo hwe me nya bia no never ever think that we have a pressure group. A selfish interest. Dombe nya, dombe di ena omodwen ho. I'm going to give you a series of examples with you. Me say afag one kasa woni pa you are free ene oye NPP MP e wa afidwa ase obi timi ko e bubi let my vote count. Ye bubi pre bi say obi ani ye okroma ena okatachi free fa ne Vama wo mo. Am say bibi operation de ben na galamsey eno na Vama wo kotu kaki police for kaki raf bi omo se de bia mo obi mfa ne bank hospital papa ne ba wu ye abrewa bi so kofa akra be 8 years bi omo susu nsuo today we ade nana ya ajantoa na ni break asare nana ya ajantoa nana ya ajantoa today is nana ya ajantoa any auto office of the president Jubilee House or ye adwuma me kai oba chane so a wan nana do dan kwa Akufo mo so on opposition open nipa ba ko mo so ye no mo ye demonstration akenofori ata finance minister papa ye fan say oh papa de bia
David
Asante mo
ana Kofi Bentam
kwadwo twum kwa fan say kwadwo ponkro mo ana ba ku kwa be deputy communication de bia ni di ofa wutu senya ho ba bi de bia
is it pious
dabi ana wutu senya ho ba bi o ye adwuma wa MTN ni glo nyina na o ye say CEO kra oh de bia omo ho meka de bia ni din escape me omo ena omo so omo yes de ben for pressure group ene dia na ekoso. And if you look at illegal mining today, I'm saying this on authority
of Ghana for you Ghana that how empty
la sisi do timi bi aban bien wo betima tu galamsey ase
but Franko aban bi adwuma tu asend Ghana
me say
and I get more phone be here
can the Japan be say read my lips I'm re-echoing it aban bien you enya Kofi Amabo am na ka kire say wo metimi ni 1 week atu galamsey ase Kofi Amabo even went to an extent by saying say we should declare state of emergency. Okay. Now when we need soon there time. Me who soon kwa dem buof.
Obi soon so hu buof. Asem na re ho Ghana nsu
say.
Ghana nsu say asem na re ho. Jara ginjene.
Ye okrom here. Obey sector minister and John Dramani Mama. Onu ankasa ni krom ni constituency.
Okay.
Ye the soldier for ni police for akọ so mo nkọ fight galamsey. Uyi afi ni party chairman.
On party chairman kan.
Na akasa dey. Ene buy your catch omo so mo bo ma mo fro bia nka nche no omo mprim amanfo nkwankwa esa operation won kai ta ne ho no de be ntina constituency chairman ne ka say on ntwe mo me operation when nyanka say de hosade a o se sa soldier for the police for call massa this is not the matter of crying this is a matter of working o mate assemble ku bi you know what I'm saying ena wuntumi ena mama ka asem to la sisi me you know me un say dem sisi here mempe wuntumi lifestyle and administration. You know me. But Semba, you have to remain objective, you have to remain sincere.
Okay.
On the 22nd of August 2022, and I want to be requested for a mining lease. Just want me catch okay. So person ko ye mo sa no area ho. And the lease in the crown, I'm telling you, the lease was man grant am no.
Prospecting
license. Thank you. On the 23rd of September, Anna Budina Pomokasa, man for Baba report to say they are doing illegal mining and they have gone beyond their boundaries. And yes, Adia, Omunya Day, Omunyai, okay, and Omokasa Massacre up a committee, somewhere January 4th, a coup for 2022, a coup for the catcher, say, Omunyasem. Another tea. Hey, go for someone cannot create, that's easy. Me won't mean Yadano. Just want to catch on. The NDC. And it won't be a campaign, so won't be illegal mine, okay? On bomb betchen. Tiasma minister, minister is a one. Won't to me, Aqua ye illegal mining. The license are revoking. The first, second, even.
Matters I so much freezing a bank accounts. A news about so much
accounts. May say, well, I want to ask the minister. Did they issue a license to whom to?
So, Obama prospecting licenses.
So, did they issue a license?
Almost say, because so Obia. We a party chairman. When you prospecting licenses now, prospecting license say Wo say has a good one.
Thank you.
Fana correct good one.
Thank you.
Oh, I know about the proper lands.
Thank you.
And I'm so your party ni na the party wa bem. Or the prospecting lands and
thank you. Thank you. And illegal.
Yeah.
Illegal for any tour. They are tossing me say won't mean ton concession 300,000 Ghana cedis at the man for. Abra onye minerals commission for boss.
Yeah.
We don't want to ton concession. Now a ton concession he also come back for royalties to exchange for royalties 250 grams. Now what to be go from your most we convert 250 grams in terms of liquidity ska. Oh, buying I'm selling $25,000. See the make catch on no selling buying $26,000.
Yeah.
So meaning say every week biano now or call for $25,000 or $26,000. Agreed. Yemfanto. Yes, a wound to me is a criminal syndicate.
Yeah.
See what's not make catch on no criminal syndicate.
Yeah.
Another say a case will be a criminal. Can the person work for you?
But na cause them.
That's easy. What you are saying here, man. Just now, Minister Nikem. Almost one more call no. Oma kwacha about 74 Ghanaians and match about 8 Chinese who are working for Akunta mine. Meboa. I didn't tell matches any power. Mun me mechi wuntu. Asa me can
be omo chiba.
Was Shabla says we are talking to intellectuals and elders. Asa man how can you?
So omo chiba.
What you want?
Somebody can freeze that.
Meba. What say?
But Franko, me question they say from Akufo-Addo Breso. Ebesine. Bo ho ana minister bi aba ye briefing, press briefing. See a call Galamsey site one. Ya retrieve excavator be at 10. Ebia pump action say, ammunition say, we say. Omon discloses your call and your skessy in your good say order.
Omon okay. The best was a simple crime say. Yes, a wound to me illegal mine.
Yeah.
Meboa. A day bent no mudu or much China for nature's uncle for. Or mania empirical video. I'm young who say this is a site a wound to me is doing illegal mining. Excavators when you wound to media, where you wound to media gold bars where you need dia, sky where you need dia, Sadia Ebia, yes, soldier to yes, and I say, yes, easy. I didn't tell. What's it be a number one criminal? You are going for the person. There should be a substantial empirical evidence for you to know that there be nipa way and pampas your fan. Or some have been landing. Some of US for Pennacuno, they gave us footage a chest of Mokunipan.
Yeah.
So you are going for wound to me as an illegal miner, a galamseya. I'm a promise about Mbachina to know. What prevented you from not giving us empire? And then I just say wound to me.
Now, Franko, because my issue has to do with Franko. Where how devastation the forest, Franko, now I'm gonna say a queer years. Now, come out more reserve about Kunyaswa. No one will get French. Now, forest, I say reserve. Now, it has a wound to me or whoever the person is. Franko Banaki, a chini papa. Then the trials about TV, ya jailing,
Minister didn't say 288 forest reserve. Emumakumako 49 is under serious attack. Emumakumako 11 has totally been taken by Galamseyers. That's why I make a sure. This is the minister. Our courage. Minister na catches or quack young Kofo says there was a blue water gas who said the bend. Oh, sorry. But could be a who was 73 years. What answer like this? We say we are not serious. Soldier for kita pump action machine. AK-47, two akese kwako gani. Go and listen to the former Eastern Regional Minister or Pare, your friend is a Imprayeso MP. Your friend said BB, said a champion. Was say, or more corner or your regional security coordinator. They are being overpowered by the Galamseyers and they run away.
Yeah.
Back of 4 back at Tobago say swim water, say blue water, say green water.
Say Franko here, Galamsey no. Galamsey for Franko.
May say it has come to stay.
Franko Galamsey.
Madam Papa big I mania break Kasawa TV so Kal Galamza kwam tanku. Wow, we are no friends. Franko. Only tanku munye serious. Madi Galamsey sikada. And I said, Osmo Dibian can be Jai Kasano. Can be Jai Kasano.
Now, Franko, yes, I say Abro Ninkrai. Forest and a Ghana for. I think my watch you crew nipa about 10,000. Ah, mu use silent generators. Ah, Corona to my across the year. Omuko for show for free Burkina Togo. Get on my biasu be was out my
Ghana for you.
At matna. Yan
Ya Okroma.
Near Tiasha national security coordinator.
Ya Okroma na
Ashahon.
Be a free flight ETP 101 BB Ethiopia Airline.
Yeah.
What they call China. the boy and so was or Bagana through Togo. Also, Ghana card.
That was Tamale in your chin.
Yokroma, yes, I call fat terrorists missionaries for Abba.
I for Guantanamo Bay.
Me say,
Mahama tap.
me say, yet to Croma. Yamna boy whom I knew. And the minister, Nayan. Me, I just look at me. Kofi now a Kasuma, me banana.
Who Suba?
Banana. And commit the minister. Because me banana do to me so hame papa. Say Basuma. I just look at the face of the minister, then I laugh. And when I know who say a sector minister, a cabinet minister. Yeah, the problem, my brother solve a problem now. Who's who you now? Who's said that?
Franko, I didn't who said, I deal with any yen said. Now, Franko, here, I'm saying, I never want to go on our son himself on time. I said, your politicians are more sight. Say, be a movie, not us in dinner, that's why. Now, I had done, and a politician, you see, any be. Now, so you're checking, I'm saying a politician, as you
may say. Hey, as I'm not going to find by you.
Franko,
maybe as I'm not going to find by you.
Yes, you need what I'm saying. But you're sure, man.
One cast our boss, John Wood. John Wood is on your galam say, Juma. Name so much MPP excavators, MPP galam say, yes, on a could be.
I say,
now, Ozay, Meba,
party yourself
by 4. Oh, yes, only by 4, Chanamwa. Okay, then. I'm asking you, only by 4. A by 4 Chanamwa, okay, then. Okay, a Japan document. That's why I just concession. He said, "Cry, I can't say a Dianason and who you worry
over." John Boyd will not concession.
The Biamicas are some and found one. A come.
What was
who's a far when dear? One said, "Well, sober reflection." Open so, which is Janet, you could be as well as a member pay. Every minute. And I'm quite Nisabu, media could fear my body. Mestre, on your school soon, dear. And wow, but any do no. And yes, soon
extent of damage. Maybe a Ghana do me.
Now, one in the extent of damage. Obiani, Oko Pimo Ghana water camera, almost the stability level of Yensuno, it has reached to the peak. They had $350 million near their teams when
Franko, unim, ensure that for the 18. Ensure for fair.
18, answer my triple.
Who's a China for me?
No, the Ghana.
Every Omega Ghana. China for say Yensu. As a it is the most expensive drinking water. Oh my.
No, for Tonu.
Na China for no. Ya hwe ya o me take over the country.
Enye ne Saudi.
O say unso wi a na o sa produce wi.
Na wo de o mo ka na call for debt restructuring. Yen cancel debt. Na one e wo score dey to the chekwa. Asana na.
Me for asase no.
They also give you conditions attached to it. Into a safuma for Beka Church say what would be the relevance or importance of trying Aisha Muntaka said they are going to deport them.
Cause o kan sa de chen tira mi se ko ja to. Me shy budie. Me ya be chi me kutum. One no ye mind different na ni pa no.
Ghana nko.
Ye chi na ye said na.
Wadam for Liverpool no say Ghana nko na Ghana nini obi nya asema. Ghana nini de o metwatwa abonti so say oh what they call na you nya be di. Sa na tie.
Yeah, well, that is Abusa for has say yes solid TV. Many Franko ba we di nkomo. Franko nyamo a NPP say thank you to. And na party for kushia or headquarters. Those in the Pamba. Na but the information be before mo meet.
So mo na mu la sisi.
Omo na mu say.
Say so mo so when they are doing restructuring. Thank you to me die. Obi ya de mo wa so danase. Now anya hwe. Those are Dr. Bawumia the NPP lost the election humiliating. And who time. There are some people who also show sacrifice and dedication and commitment for the party. But when we are polling station executives, when we are campaign, you have to say thank you to them. Even when we are former aspirant, and okay, aspirant for Hodwa, the mark competition here, you have to say thank you to them. I see nothing wrong for the NPP to say they are doing a thank you talk.
But is there the kind of resource that will call for a thank you talk?
Resource, I say
38.2.
Oh no, even so, only 1%, I have to go for a thank you talk.
Or the better CPP for
CPP. As we speak, CPP is virtually a dead party.
A dead party, I'll call it.
CPP.
That was the PNG for call. I have numbers so many and encourage you some thank you talk.
The fact is, we worked very hard. We try to get everybody involved. As you know, the General Secretary, it is ourselves. So that is what we have to understand. When you look at the data is very clear. In many constituencies, many constituencies across the country, the NPP presidential candidate performed better than the Christian parliamentary candidates in many constituencies across. So it couldn't be, if they were voting because of religion, I shouldn't be performing better than the Christian parliamentary candidates. Even my good friend, Intim Fodio, who is giving a lot of heat to the government at the moment in Thailand. Intim Fodio is a reverend father in Intim Fodio, as in South. But I did better than him in his constituency. So he did so well. I mean, he did and mobilized the votes for me, and I thank him very much. But if you look at all across the country, the fact is that there was no religious factor in the voting. It is only propaganda. There is no religious factor, and in fact, we sought to see so many different institutions undertook research and undertook studies to answer the question. You had our MPs, you had Conrad Adenauer, you had Global Info Analytics, you had different institutions. But when you look at it all, they all came to the conclusion that it wasn't an issue of religion, it is not an issue of tribe. Those two issues have been ruled out in all the findings from different surveys that have been done. So as a party, I'm very happy that
you saw Dr. Bawumia or Kase, the election the defeat wasn't about religion and tribe. That's all. Yeah, man of platform and I
you see, sometimes I have problem with the MPP. You set up a committee to look into the problems.
Yeah.
Gives you revelations about what really set you to a position. And normally I quite come on, I can say, so there's no problem. They should come. Me, I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions.
Party some day, the Professor Kwe committee report should be meant for it's not meant for the public.
Also, them some better me be say. Do almost so can.
But we say there's also in some way I can also what.
Oh, we are to media.
Man focus
and I may say the year canning might be concocted, might be fake or reality. And I maybe to say NPP set up a committee with the leadership of Aaron Okwe to tour 276 constituencies, come out with their findings and recommendations, and give them the blueprint.
Yeah.
On the blueprint, Nabam or Moyam in front of Kama Mahmoud Bawumia say he didn't play a role. That's the question that I'm asking. In fact, now, I did be a year Kabian should be official.
Yeah.
Because the first time no me no can in said me feel say me dream say Mr. say and Nankofona Kuni your modiano. Also makwa year research. Research, they have come out with their recommendations and findings. So I'm asking, as one Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kasa tribalism no religious aspect didn't play a role, a woman. Secondly, many Mahmoud Bawumia coming Kasa. Men so cry. Men so because I be do no. We are going for a thank you talk. We are not going to segment problems. Secondly, the amount for our cartoons we are come fan also. But we should look at the bigger picture of the party, the interest of the party. That's how make a choni. And so could do not what say. And now, Mrs. Also, we are there quite in team for you.
So yeah, they can revent team for you. Or not being a Muslim,
yes,
team for you.
And yes, I know so person of Canada. And another damn Boku for the own free northern part of Ghana did better than him.
Yeah.
They make what I say. We should not apportion blames.
Franko, Oko Medina.
Aye.
Medina a typical Zoom
area.
Yes. MPP parliamentary candidate find Lamte.
Minimum.
On your 29,000. Bawumia a Muslim and a Zongo candidate and your 27,000.
Thank you. If we are going by that way, Sasani a person candidate, then we should go in by that time.
Even with the in team for Johanna Kano. MPP Nico independent. Yes. 10,000.
What me say, let's even understand the names more working in here. But Sassam no wasn't necessary.
So,
it wasn't necessary. But Sabula system, I mean, the NPP executives should be very careful.
I'm
telling you, they are all preaching for unity, peace, if they don't take care, there's going to be another sharpened division in the NPP. Where Nipa Bakwa me. Now I had faith and confidence within him. so bet my deep party chairman man ya kono man ya fe or ye bum you bet my year do many years Steve na yesu nti
okay by now the watch
me ba ye ko Akufo-Addo
yeah
open nipa ba kwa me na me ka so me ka minso na me ka manim o ka cham say me campaign farmer Steve na yesu nti over Fred Blair Kennedy Japan
okay
asem bia me kan bia la sisi me say Dana Kennedy ba ne Kenneth ne bae and before I say Kennedy ba no na grounds no was tilting for him team
yeah
Kennedy a compare kwa Japan me manim wo yi sika no wo chama man for say omontuma 17 mu abre party me say ho na Akufo-Addo bedu ho be 10 am da bia me cite example mo say labor say consecutive donyiri bae was wo hu bi oni wiase da say hey na let's get
any other party ni be consecutive
was say
UK dia o mo
oh hu bi da say abaye ba to posters no kwa do so chain nipa so wo hu bi oni wiase da hey na ba ne ba be to posters do so say and he advised them Akufo-Addo kasa wie ya na Lord Common be jina kasa Akufo-Addo so person share all government appointees on the hotel that me catch up I was privileged I was working with a certain kind of MC no say Franko Yenko and you be say that them kasa papa we too autocratic
Akufo-Addo
I'm telling you or catch up say ban so man to ma Freddy Blair is going to ask or be revoke your appointment
be reshuffle bi aso
sada no
enkwan so de
bisa sada oh sada me or therefore kwasike na wuntu friend say da bi ayi da sebre ene egina wona ye ne ayi wuntumi di nkomo na de sada dem se da bia KTM mo mebo na maso KTM mo bae na KTM mo de ntokwa bi eri kan be hia wuntumi na wuntumi hiti ye enti wuntumi ni me di nkomo na therefore di nkomo no ene ye kra ne se ye ba kuma se o na da wuntumi ni nsa hia ni botom scan wo ye no wankan
KTM na abo abo
me se ni buafu ama enya ska keto ni buafu Franko de dikada kase dika no di keti dia yem nam so fine tia ba na make out therefore nkofu pa menya nka na watwe bi omko what I say that day mo to aba na mka chem so I dey na ekoso yi and Kennedy eyi ni yem ya adwuma and ma Stephen Ayesu team na anwa da wa Accra Sports Stadium Kennedy a compare kwa Japan yi ni yem eyi adwuma and ma Ayesu team ma me nka asem kire wo Stephen Ayesu team is likely to go down as one of the worst NPP chairman of Kenya.
Otherwise,
Asema me kan, they should come and tell me. Me say me nko meeting ni bi o.
Ba mo ko de aba.
And say no so to meeting na sesa. Me nko bi o. But they be koso meeting na se bi a me ka de ache. Enra. Say mu no yi na di kan call e ma mu ba me akosiesie mu di bi o mu nkoma. Ehọ na Yesu ntim. E ka che Bawumia ne nkofo say the NPP executives have decided to draw their support for Mahmoud Bawumia.
NPP executives have decided to throw their support to Bawumia.
Me can't say much.
What's it?
I'm re-echoing it again.
Before Bawumia or Baba
Kasa meeting. The one meeting na se bia or him ni on kan jam say me. And there's only one person that stood up and just chairman one kasa ye. Na no bi anwene ho. Justin Franko bia.
Now fit be o ma share ho say.
Why ya share ho?
Koka me meka to.
That be la sisi. I know where my so and me masema me ka no.
Then Martin say nkofo be kwaje $12 million from one particular aspirant.
Media mintis kasem. Let me tell you one thing. Sir, thank you Toy. So my your margin said they want to use it as a motivational factor to fight against Kenya compare kwa Japan. They should better watch out. I'm re-echoing it again. Me say MPP for Niabi say they want to win this particular election, sir. They should go on a clean note. Me, a big man in the MPP called me. And Lasisi, as someone make Kanzana Franko, and made a many can say now, Papa, I did about come from Penasam say, and smoky for a party, and can hold it right there. Mokasa Asemna, the new guys are hypocrites. MPP on, I did a benefit to a monkwane or Mudrin, but the benefit to a moon. Now me kasemi chebi amon kai. Me say when John Mama was the president, Jerry John Rawlings on one kasa tiny party. That's what me catch on. Or tiny party went after him. Was say sanka NDC for no election and come on sanka John Mama be ton Ghana. Was so penny pa ba ko ye too corrupt John Dramani Mama. The person who designed the logo and the emblem of the NDC, Ajama Kwadun Rawlings. Mami so who obi ye corrupt to say John Mama da. Mama was a president. That's why I make a know.
Yeah.
Aban Bagben was a family and friends. Martinamidu was one who too corrupt. Say John Dramani Mama. The NPP was hailing them. ankofo de ka no kreo nkofo de ka no kreo hey NDC for pe nkofo ka no kreo sa nkofo we ene sa no mano but so be so MPP na say MPP for ya de now he feels and thinks that the MPP for yen enye and he comes out publicly to vilify and chastise them. What is their problem?
So frankly, by be a party in a kwakudu, why would the party leaders because of who support Dr.Bawumia?
Me say, the member number saying and say, sir, they want to go for term 2.
Term 2.
Mama Kasem Chiro. Me, I know that some of the executives will withdraw.
But frankly, I don't pay Bawumia opening statement or in the headquarters one. Do you think, say, with this their 10 to would they have unity?
Me say, I say maybe bear making one thing. Kenya compare kwa Japan should be very skeptical going on this tour. He should choose his words carefully going on this tour. Where Kennedy is sitting on a time bomb. Is sitting on a time bomb. Assembly of can be a charge at war. If it's positive, Emma, but it's negative, they are going to use it against him. Oh, Papa, no. Talk to him. So, corner or he should tread cautiously. Oh, making sure say the microphone craman no better say that say we and one no. Because there, I quite a sniper paper or tababi no he will say D.
What who?
Me say the NPP are preaching for unity theoretically, but practically they are not preaching for unity. Lasisi. It's not easy. Lasisi means some I thought I'm in person mechanic.
Abusia for the din de Franko the hater, mesum din de Shaibu Lasisi. There were a lot of information on the second video ever. You be sure that